Okay. Hello, everybody. Right. Trying to find the video. Oh, there we go. Just going to put the video into the Creative Family group. We are, and I'm going to change back to Scrapbook Fantasies. I'm going to restart the video. Hello, Jason. How are you? So it is, oh dear. Let me like my own video.
Oh dear.
It is, just this YouTube. Oh, not YouTube, Facebook. It is Friday the 16th of September, 2022, and it is a virtual retreat weekend. So that means we are currently live in 3 locations at once. So we're live on our Facebook page, Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page, on my Facebook channel that I share with Scrapbook Fantasies, Elisa Redshaw Scrapbook Fantasies, and also in the Tropical Ambience virtual retreat group. And it is a virtual retreat weekend, so that means we're releasing a new pattern paper collection called Tropical Ambience. And this is our 20th paper collection in 2 years. Our first paper collection was Springtime Tea Party. Just hold on a second. It was Springtime Tea Party. And we released that in September 2020. So, 2 years later, we're releasing our 20th collection. Yeehaw. Thank you, Jacqueline. She did a lovely happy 20th collection for us in the Creative Family group this evening. So I said hello to Jason. So hello again, Jason. Hello, Mary and Robin. And Nikki. Hello, Lorraine and Sandra. Naomi John, who's just over there. Hello, Tash. You had a little shop up today. Oh, I didn't see that, Jason. I've sort of been resting. I still have vertigo. Still not 100%. So I'm meant to still be resting. Yeah, this is my 3rd class, my 4th video for the day. But yeah, I haven't seen what's been going on in the online store today. I did make all the Tropical Ambience live this morning. Naomi John might put a link up right now. Hello, Pam. Yes, we are definitely enjoying retreat as always, Pam. We're missing you, but Pam. Hello, Karen. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Chloe. So if you're having trouble, we are live on YouTube as well, and also in the Tropical Ambience retreat group. So I'm going to start by showing you the Tropical Ambience papers. Hello, Diane. How are you? I read some advice the other night, in the book I'm reading, or one of the books I'm reading. And it was, you shouldn't say hello to everyone that comes to your live videos, and you shouldn't thank everyone. So I'm not going to take that advice because I think it's really silly, because it's not about me. It's actually about you. Yeah. I don't think their advice was very good. Hello, Joanne. I can't wait to see a Naomi John collection. Oh, Jason, we all can't wait to see a Naomi John collection. So this is paper 1. Everyone is just in love with this timber. I've used a skerrick of it. I've used a scrap of it so far today. Some stuff just happened to fall into my trolley too. Oh, there you go, Karen. Hello, Leslie. Yes, we're loving retreat. Look forward to seeing you in October. Can't wait till you get to come in October to the store again to retreat. So that's paper 1. And then this is paper 2. So it's our big fussy cuts. Always do that on paper 2. And it always seems that paper 2, the background, everyone loves. But I leave plenty of it that you can die cut from. And then we've got the leaf print with our sneaky little pink feather on our leaf print. And then we have got paper 3. Loving this colour. I'm not a green fan, but this is almost aqua. And my circle of leaves. I do like how that turned out. And then number 4, and you could see they've got white edges around them. So you could either leave that as a print. There is a bit of an oopsie. These are a bit close here. Leave that as a print or fussy cut it. A lot of us fussy cut it. And I'll show you what the fussy cut leaves look like. And the Aqua Galaxy, which matches the Purple Galaxy from Runaway Princess. And then paper number 5 is a little bit off the wall. It's got 2 side steps, but they make sense to me. So this is paper 5. So this is that little pink sneaky feather that I had in the leaf print on the back of paper 2. And you've got a little bit of our greeny aquatone, and then you've got our blue from our little birdie. And I actually made yellow flowers into blue flowers. We've got the blue feather. And then, yes, it is a little bit vintage, a bit shabby chic. To some of you, it probably doesn't match, but not everything in a collection has to matchy, go, sort of same. You've got to have something that makes the collection go with something else or extend beyond itself. I actually think this would look good with some of the papers from Runaway Princess. And it coordinates with a few papers from lots of our other collections. But it also goes with like our Boho Bliss mini collection we did early last year, around Easter time last year. And also Mermaid Bliss, it will go with the flowers from Mermaid Bliss. So I'm going to actually when I'm feeling a lot better, which hopefully doesn't take too much longer because this is driving me nuts, not being 100%. But what I want to be able to do is, in those mini collections, is have linked into those mini collections the papers, a curated collection of papers that matches. So I kind of know what matches because when I make a paper like this, I sort of think about what it's going to go with that we've already got in our offerings. So, yeah, in our stable of papercraft products. So then to be able to link it in, it looks really nice with Springtime Tea Party as well, which we're really low on Springtime Tea Party. Obviously, it's 2 years old this month, and so you'd expect us to be low on it. So, yeah, but this looks really nice with it. And then we've got paper number 6, because I'm just waffling on here. Paper number 6. So you've got fussy cuts there, and these are doable fussy cuts. Like, I'm not well, and I have cut. You can leave the white edge, definitely leave the white edge, but I've cut that tree out, and I'm not 100%. So, it is doable. And this is paper 6. So, yeah, I love how it turned out. This here, I think, kind of goes with our new Victorian Christmas a little. It's probably a little bit pinky and a bit dark, but it'll coordinate quite nicely with our Victorian Christmas as well. Paper 1 from Springtime Tea Party really goes with it. Even this will work, possibly. It's probably a bit too bright. Maybe. I don't know. Let's pop this over here. So one thing we do have with us for tonight is our new letter stickers. We're going to use, well, either tonight or tomorrow night, we're going to use our new letter stickers. And there are other colours like the silver glitter. Oh, that one's not released. Oh, that one's, oh no. This dark pink glitter is, that one's not. This is the mid blue. It is. So waiting on more packaging to arrive. We've got a few backing sheets for that size packet, but the packaging hasn't arrived. So we do have black letter stickers for either tonight or tomorrow night. And we've got like a quirky bird and a quirky word. Well, the cute bird and the quirky word. So today so far we've made this page in the retreat group, and we've also done this pocket page. A little simple but different. Let me just turn these lights off here for a moment.
Diane B is asking, do you restock older paper packs once they're low on stock, or they're gone? Well, we're up to that point at Aussie Grunge.
One of my lights wasn't turning off then. I don't know what's going on. Pattern papers when they sell out. I don't know. I'm in two minds whether I make more or I make something similar but different, because I can't keep making the same thing all the time. I understand that. And I've got to get an awful lot of it printed, like an awful lot of every single piece. Like you think about what you think an awful lot is and then make it more, and that you might be close. So I've got to get an awful lot printed. But the thing is, a lot of you have already a little bit Aussie grunged out, and I'm a bit concerned about doing more. I did find a couple of sheets of Aussie grunge in the storeroom the other day. So I do have a few backup sheets of every paper stored just in case when they get low. So I think I might have a couple of sheets of some of the Aussie grunge that's out of stock. But yeah, I want to do an Aussie grunge too and change it a little bit. Here watching everyone. It's 5 o'clock here. Enjoy being over in WA, Chrissy. You so deserve your trip. It's taken so long. Let's pack the colours. Thank you, Diane. I love the colours too. I love how it turned out. I think it surprised everybody the way that this has turned out. We're nearly finished cutting over. Yeah, I definitely think that machines were like glad you went for a swim. This is the class I taught in Melbourne with, did get torn on the way back. Because I think it got shoved in my handbag or my iPad bag. With the creative builder for this collection, which I have cut. It was actually made from a prototype that's not quite the right colour, but I've cut one up today, creative builder, for this. You can see the colours a bit better now. This was the prototype I cut up. Oh yeah, thank you, Marie. I'll get there. Hasn't it flown by, Deborah, the last 2 years? Yeah, Diane, I don't know. I'm still like I say, I'm still in two minds about whether I restock or not. To restock or not to restock. Outdone yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. These stickers are absolutely amazing. Easy to use and stick really well. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah was a prototype tester for our stickers. Thank you for doing that, Deborah. Thank you, Diane and Marie. Question. Just finished my pocket page. Will you have been talking? That is both classes done. Well, you've been talking. Oh, well, there you go. Done well, Sandra. You got both classes done. That's me. Create new pack. Sorry, you're not 100%. Thank you, Leslie. Hello, Tracy. Oh, no, Diane. I want to do more. There's a million different paper ranges I want to make. Oh, probably another 100. I've got that many ideas, just not enough time or dollars. Really, truly, Diane. I have so many ideas for paper ranges and papers. A variation on Aussie grunge, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hello, Heather. Hello, Debbie. Is having trouble not able to comment. Okay. Nami John, can you get onto that? Desley's having trouble. She's not able to comment.
Yeah, well, we also have problems here.
You have problems?
We're having serious connections over here. Like, I cannot reply to myself, and the internet is slowing down.
Can you just make sure no one's on the internet? Netflix. No one's on Netflix, please. I like this. I'd like to use this, but then I'd like to use these I'd like to use this, but I'd like to use this.
He was on his phone and wrote a book on top.
His phone shouldn't be using the internet.
He had all of his mobile data turned off to his apps.
Oh, so he had the mobile data turned off and he was on his phone. Dearie me. Scroogey kid.
Right, I'm going to help you in a minute, Leslie, I promise.
Naomi's coming, Desley.
I just got to go back through the backlog because my internet's just loaded.
She's just loaded her internet.
Like the first time.
See, I love this, but it's too busy. I do like that. Let's get our pussycats out. I should have stuck them in the book. So by the book, I mean, I don't know if you've all... I've got to remember that there's always new people. New people turn up to class every night, every day. Every time we do a class, we have new people. I've got to remember that. So this is an embelly book. A few of you have like the plastic dividers in a binder and then stick to it. I use like 3mm tape. This is credited to Julie Chapman, who's a friend of mine. She lives an hour and a half away, but comes in on Wednesdays to hang out with me. And the girls at the shop, everyone at the shop. So, and then you stick it in. Obviously, there's gaps. So that was the out and about virtual treat. This is Mermaid Wishes. So they're my last two collections. Sometimes the tape gets left behind. And as I fussy cut more or find more bits, I'll stick it in. And then Amelia and I did a whole... Oh, there's some leftovers from my prototype. She stuck them in really weird. Prototype Tropical Ambience sheet. But what Amelia and I did the other week, not last weekend, the weekend before, was we went through and dug out of the divider boxes products that went with different collections. So this is Aussie Grunge and stuck it in the book. Springtime Tea Party. So Springtime Tea Party is not actually the first collection I designed. I actually designed Redwood Farm first, but produced the two at the same time and released Springtime Tea Party first. It was huge manufacturing, getting two collections manufactured at once. So I don't think we'll use yellow, but I think we'll definitely use pink flowers. So this is a big part of my process because I want to use these cutouts and things. I sort of... Ooh, feather? No. Oh, maybe. I sort of go through. He is lovely, isn't he? The galah. And we've got two baby cockies in a tree. Oh. I don't think I'm going to use a bouquet. I don't think I'll use yellow.
Mary says the feathers has her vote. The feather piece of paper.
Yeah. I'm thinking the feather piece of paper. I do love the feather piece of paper.
The wreath is beautiful, says Debbie.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie C has also joined us. Tracy has joined us. Hello. Tracy Bikes with a pink.
Just stop so you slightly tape them. Yes. So I just taped them. Actually picked up my book quite cheap. Then I went back and bought a whole heap more. So I taped them in with just a tiny bit of the 3mm tape. Just a tiny bit of that.
Hey, Mum, is this also on the on the Crow Family group?
No. It's in the Tropical Ambience group think.
Okay, and YouTube and the main Facebook page, right? I don't
Yeah.
have any more. Okay. Oh, I was worried.
Maybe for birds. I need to cut that.
Oh, Diamond Beast isn't just cut out as you were explaining the
Yep.
Fuzzy Cutbook
Yep, that's
system.
why we just went back and did it again.
Okay, right. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. I'm playing second fiddle here.
No, that's the wrong use of the term.
Oh, I'll get there.
You're playing catch up.
That's the word.
Right. So these are the things I'd like to... Oh, not yellow. I don't think yellow. These are the things I think I'd like to use. So let's shove them over here. And I have kept birdies. Now the thing with the vellum is you could use it either side. Like you could flip it over and make it even more muted. So you can get multiple tones. Like say you had two things that were the same. You could flip one over to make them different tone. So what we could do is put a photo here. And then have some stuff come through. I don't know about the black letter stickers. They're a bit stark. I don't think this paper works with the word quirky. Oh, then again. Oh, I think it might be a stretch. What do you all think?
The internet come better.
My videos are just catching
I
up.
was
Are you
in
gonna use
Cheapest Chips today and they had the decor plastic pastry
That's what's
container, not cheap. Oh, they are good, Pam. They are. They come down to, so at Drake's IGA stores, they come down to $5.50 on a regular basis. But they sell them for, I think, $11 full price.
Kmart's got all this, not Kmart, Cole's got all the stem nut ones on sale this week.
Yep, so Mr. Cole's over here getting ready to go to work because Quentin packs shelves at night, a couple of nights a week at Cole's. And what's that?
The stem, what are they, styles?
Systema.
Systema. Yeah.
Systema containers are on special at Cole's this week. What about the Galaxy paper? Oh, let me have a look.
Yeah.
I do like this one.
I just did surgery on my finger.
The croquis looks great with the bird, with the paper.
Does.
So D. So.
No, but I think we might use a little bit of this.
Well, we haven't started yet.
Not really. I'm a bit of a slacker.
I was going to make a mention about the waffle, but I won't. How come I'm saying hello to everyone?
Because Naomi's in as you.
On the YouTube, because I'm not going to sign you out of Google and then sign myself and then sign you back in. I'm sorry. Okay, a bit lazy.
Nope. Yep. Rightio.
Next door was playing both types of music tonight too, after the hand lesson.
Double back.
Okay, so let's tear like a. Have you got Desley commenting work?
I've got.
We
I've
sell them
invited
at
her, like,
Coles.
3
They
times.
are on special this week. There you go. Debbie said they're at Coles. Oh yeah, yeah. I think as Debbie was commenting, I was saying because when I say it, there's a delay with the comments. So YouTube is at one speed, Facebook's at another speed, and then the streaming software is perfect time. And it's really disconcerting sometimes. And the streaming software will get a Facebook comment on it before it pops up on Facebook because I'm watching it on Facebook. Yeah, which is really weird because then it's way ahead, but then it's at a different timestamp on Facebook to what it is in the streaming software for the comment. But on the streaming software, I can't see who everyone is. So I'm tearing like about just over 1/2 inch piece from paper number 4. Then I'm going to stick that down the left-hand side of a piece of paper number 5. We are having a kit for this class. Naomi John is making it as we speak.
Yeah.
So we're going to build a piece of paper here. And hack it up as we go. So I've just torn the 2 ends. And I peel that. I'm actually going to grab something a little wider so it goes across the join. Probably shouldn't have torn the whole thing off. Do you have to do that?
What?
Tap, 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 tap. My obnoxious child. It's nearly as bad as your dad and his typing skills.
I'm typing at like a lot faster rate than Dad, thank you. Is this from the pink wrapped paper pack? Yeah, so if you are on your retreat.
The pink wrapped paper
the
pack.
Pink pack tonight.
Footy Lions versus Geelong here in Melbourne while watching you. Oh, Tracy, you're committed. Go Cats. Okay. Yeah. We're Queenslanders, Tracy. Kind of got to go to the Lions, don't we?
Oh, was this NRL? Or
No,
AFL?
it's... Oh,
I'm very...
if Tracy's in Victoria, she is not watching the NRL. Most likely. 99% chance she is watching the AFL, and the Lions are the Brisbane Lions.
Okay, so it turns out we are going for the Lions because Jacqueline said Lions and she's Queensland as well. So
yeah. So the gap here I'm leaving is
okay, this is a bit confusing.
Is about 2 inches. Yeah.
So we're making a collage.
Yeah, we're building a massive big piece of paper that we're going to cut down. Probably should have cut the barcodes off. She will be right. See, it doesn't fit now. Okay, so you should never cut the barcode off a piece of my paper at the barcode because I give you, I'm going to just work it out here. I give you leeway. So that's the 12-inch mark there. So I give you a bit of extra leeway on your pattern paper. So I'm actually going to do a dodgy. Quentin's informing the 8-year-old that there's no ice cream. I'm just going to cut this barcode off.
Is the sheet paper 1?
Yes, paper 1. Just cutting this off. And I know that just by cutting it along the edge of the barcode, I've got plenty of room left. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these apart.
And how big's that pink piece?
It's 2 inches wide at this point in time. But okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place it along here. And we're going to trim at 12 inches. And then we're going to turn and trim at 12 inches. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to lift this up. Look at all this real estate in here. We're actually going to make sure that's stuck really well first. I'm going to pull this up. And we're just cutting in here. Yeah, this is bodgy. And there's our page. But we've got this and we can mat our photo. Or photos. I actually have a photo I could use. I have that one, or I have this one.
So everyone has informed me that we are definitely watching AFL at the moment.
Oh, dear me.
And Tracy would like to point out that they still have the heaters on in Victoria and we're eating ice cream. It's officially like ice cream season here.
No, it's still cold.
Yes.
It's just we want it
to be warm.
We want it to be warmer. She's quirky. Can anyone guess which kid this is? How weird is this? Right, can't get comments and only 10 people watching. Now using my phone at the same time with comments and 28 people watching. Yep, I know, Lee. There is no rhyme or reason.
Welcome to my world.
Does anyone know which kid that is? Hello? Oh, no. 3.5 hours, Bronny. Oh, you need a medal, darling? I'm not, but go the cats. Yep, it's definitely Naomi John, because there she is again with her blue glasses she used to wear. She is definitely my quirky girl. Maybe we use the really quirky one.
Which one's that?
This one. Aren't you awesome?
Like, I am shy, but not...
No, not that shy. She never used to be shy.
Not in the correct way to be shy.
No one never used to be shy either.
Like, we're not shy around family.
I do like that blue one, don't I?
The youngest.
Hello, Kathy. Yeah, you're all right. You're all absolutely correct. I don't often use a photo, do I? I think I got a dodgy bird. Am I surprised? Nope. So...
There's like the black and white one on the main scrapbook fantasy page, and then on the what's it called, on the tropical ambience group, they like the blue glasses one.
Yeah.
Mixed emotion.
No, Bronny, no fakey photo tonight.
Everyone write it down in your history textbooks.
Get out of town, kid.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Got a tooth missing. I do like the blue one, but she is so quirky. She's got 2 teeth missing in it. She had 2 front teeth and no side teeth.
You are surprised.
Definitely my quirky girl.
I'll look around and clothes that are painty and baggy apparently all day. So, you know. I still don't see why they're surprised.
Okay, we need to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 5x7 photo. So I'm going to cut a 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 inch piece of paper 1. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And then, so if you're lost with how to fill something like this bird, let's find a bird it's based on. Where's the bird? Here he is. Here's a bird. Okay. So, worky. So let's go galaxy on the head and the wings.
Galaxy's paper 2, isn't it? So we're filling in.
No,
No.
paper 4.
Oh.
It's like 7:38. I've done next to nothing. So we're going to fill and I probably should have done the beak first, but I'll do the beak after. So head and wings. This is why I usually use an applicator board. I'm just going to rough cut that out.
Good idea.
See ya. See you when you get home.
Yeah.
And then we'll do here. Classes earlier today, Naomi. This morning's class, everyone was listening to the birds. The lorikeets over in the bushland. They were having a wonderful day today. The lorikeets were.
We did hear those when we were listening to it at the shop. We had it on.
I have a pair of these fussy cutting scissors that are Teflon that I usually use for cutting out these sort of things, but Amelia has borrowed them because she's left her fussy cutting scissors at work. Just gonna cut along here. And let's put a tiny bit of pink behind the beak. Just going to stick a little tiny bit there because I have a little gap. I accidentally snipped too far and made a gap. Okay, let's put that aside to dry for a minute. And cut the middle out of our photo mat. Hacker alert. Sorry, everyone. Cut the middle out. And do we fill our letters with Galaxy? Maybe. Okay. Need to move along. I'll admit to being a little slower at making decisions at the moment. I'm just tired. So I'm cutting on an angle behind. Right. I need a bit of glue there. Let's put the blue in here. And I know it's behind there, but we're going to make this sort of dimensional and interesting. But I'm using a portion of this paper 5 where I'm not really worried by the script running through. I'm going to do this bit in here. That sort of pinky bit. So we're going to use that there, and then we might do pink for this piece down the bottom here. We use the bit we cut out of the middle for that down the bottom. And the eyes, we'll do the colour in the eyes in a little bit. So let's I think we'll decide on that in a minute. The colour in the eyes. I don't know.
Pam says it's coming together beautifully. Desley is finally in the group.
Oh,
Yes, it worked.
oh, she's probably been in there but not been able to comment. I think
I'm sending this to
the wrong Desley.
Yeah, sorry, Desley Davies. I sent the group links to I have too many friends. It's official.
To which Desley?
To Leslie Hanson.
You've been sending Leslie the links, not Desley the links.
Sorry.
Oh, Naomi John. I nearly said Amelia Ann, didn't I?
That's by accident.
We'll renovate. Oh, I've probably said this before. I've been teaching classes online for a couple of years now. Over 2.5 years. So we went through a stage where we didn't have a toilet roll holder on the wall because we were painting the toilet, the room, and then when we fitted one, couldn't put it back in the same spot and it fell off continuously. But Naomi would come out and had an accident. That actually meant that the toilet roll fell in the toilet. We went through that much toilet paper. You'd be Devo now if you went through that much toilet paper. But yes, when she says an accident, I just think of, this kid coming out to me and then me having to go and let's just say, lucky I still had the nappy bucket tongs. The plastic ones.
I would just like to say that.
Because that's what I used on a regular basis. Fish the toilet roll out of the toilet. I don't think we're going to use these birds now.
I'm surprised you didn't take any photos of it.
No.
Actually,
no.
I do have some news this week, though. So, our first ever roller has died from the cameo.
Yes, we bought a new brayer.
So, we're starting a Hall of Fame for our dead brayers.
We are going to stick the brayer on the wall.
In a, shadow box frame, like a real
Yep.
professional one.
Yep. It was an emotional day. We had to go and buy a new brayer because it really, truly didn't roll anymore.
I reckon we could enter it into the Martin Hanson as an artwork.
Yeah, that brayer has rolled hundreds of thousands of sheets.
It's it's going to be hung up on the wall.
Yeah. We killed the brayer.
Dad says it needs to go to his first ever whiteboard marker that he's officially killed because he did that today. But
no. He's killed more whiteboard markers than he knows.
Like that's his 50th. I think that he's just feeling a bit left out in the pack.
No. He just doesn't know how often I replace his whiteboard markers.
Oh, he don't pay attention, does he, or something?
Well, I go to use them and they're dead, so I go and get new ones. There's nothing worse than trying to write with a whiteboard marker and it's like you're writing with invisible ink.
Best sort of alibi, though. I wrote them up, you just can't see them.
No, because it's in invisible whiteboard ink.
Is it?
And then pink. It does take time filling things. And I know some people trace the shape and then cut the shape out and then stick it on. I don't do that. I just find it's better to stick it on, let it dry. So I'm not letting this dry enough, hence why mine's a little bit fall-y-party. I need to let it dry. Okay. So let's leave that alone for a bit and let's come back to our quirky word. And I think we should use the galaxy paper on the K and the Q. Really? I left the lid off it, didn't I? Oh, my pin's gone.
Okay, so true.
What's the matter?
Well, about how we were saying that was the best alibi to say that you've already written up, but it's just invisible.
Yes, like Naomi John with my pickup pencil.
Yeah. That was a moment, wasn't it? For those of you who do not know that context, I accidentally used Mum's pickup pencil.
She used the pickup pencil
instead of the
last week to write on her fakey photos instead of using my the pale green grey.
The correct one, because that's me. I'm a.
Yeah, we're both as tough as each other.
I wish I could say it's going to be a one-off scenario. Probably not.
Yeah, that's got a much bigger hole in it than it needs to have. Deary me.
Which thing? Oh, for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know you should be sorry. Okay, let's get a bit of glue on the center of the Q. So with our new letter stickers, they are very labor intensive. I'm just gonna say.
I don't feel them.
No, Naomi's done one. She didn't even finish them, and then I had to give them away. But that's okay.
I feel everything.
My idea. I designed it. I wanted to make them. My responsibility.
I might use them, but you know.
Yeah, she's gonna use them, but she's not gonna make it. Yeah. With the letter stickers, they have, what is it, 134 characters. So there's letters and numbers. You've got 2, 4, 5 A's. There's 3 Q's. That's for me. One manufacturers used to make letter stickers and not make it. There was not a single Q on the letter stickers. Like, that was really upsetting. Okay, let's cut out our bird. Just coming behind here. If you're doing virtual retreat, don't forget Naomi John's classes. What is it? 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, it is.
I think, according to your father, it is, but I think we need to check that.
No, I have the group actually open. I can open up the itinerary. Let me just find it.
It was just a draft itinerary, by the way, and it's ended up as the actual thing because I didn't go to work for a while after doing it.
Yeah, Jacqueline says yes, it's at 10 a.m. Chloe loves the birdies. Dee said it was funny last week because none of them actually realised that we're watching that I was using the pickup pencil as well because we just kept on going.
It's fine.
It's like a fun moment. Yeah.
So I think we use, behind the eyes, I think we use this dark piece in here. So I know this is a bit wasteful.
Yeah, so we're doing it at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
So we're going to hack out a piece of... Don't throw them bits out. I'll use them. One, two. It looks really evil on the back, doesn't it? Don't know what Amelia's still watching. We were watching Monsters vs. Aliens earlier. She could be watching anything. Guarantee Noah's not supervising. Can you just go and remind him of the new rule? Please? I've got a new rule. He's not allowed in his room unless he's sleeping. Because he just lays in his bed on his phone. Already had one kid do that continuously. If you're watching, mate, you know who you are. Sometimes he watches class. Okay, let's stick our photo to our photo mat. Doesn't have a date. He wasn't supervising, was he? I thought this boy was going to be easier. He just learnt far too much from the other boy. On you go.
They're trying to get Lexi to bed at Chloe's.
Oh dear.
And she's watching tonight's class, and she wants to do tonight's class as well, like tonight.
Oh.
And the bargain is that she can do my class tomorrow. She was trying to use the art stuff and everything.
Well, Amelia Ann's about to get shoved off to bed, I think, soon. Lexi, just so you know, Amelia Ann's 8. She's in grade 2 and she's going to be going to bed soon.
Dee disagrees. She says no, boys are easier. But hasn't she only had boys? Don't really have.
I don't know. So far, the most difficult one was a boy.
I was an angel.
Oh, they have their moments. I think the only one that had probably saved me from a sinking ship is the one that was the worst.
Saved you?
He is pretty devoted to his mum, but isn't he?
Don't get me wrong. If I had to choose between you and a younger sibling, I'm truly sorry, but I'm gonna save the young first.
Yeah.
Because I can only carry one person.
Yeah.
2 at max. And I trust Dad to take you. Because you and him don't go anywhere without each other, so
yes. And yes, my children have recently asked me there was only one parachute. Which child would you give it to? Question. Holy dooly.
We regret this question from here on in, by the way.
It's an easy answer. I'd tie them all together. I'd MacGyver them all together and strap them all to the strongest one. He's the oldest. He is the strongest, and he would not let any of them go. But yes. The middle 2 are the ones that ask that question. Kids are strange creatures, aren't they?
Give it a test, because
Oh, they were trying to work out if Mum had a favourite.
Anyway,
Naomi's convinced there's a favourite and it's not her. And all the others are convinced it's her. Oh, gosh, they're all atrocious.
Anyway, Pam is wondering how Milton is. Pretty good.
He's pretty good. He bought a new phone today. He got the new iPhone 14 Max. He was going to get the same phone as me before I got mine, but he wanted a blue one. He's had a blue one on back order forever. So I think he changed his mind when he heard there was a new phone coming out. He ordered it instead. I think they changed his order, helped him change his order to the new one. So yes, he got a new phone today. I think today was release day for the phone. I'm going to put this quirky word on foam. He's okay. I think he's struggling a bit being the only one down in southeast Queensland. It is hard because we're very family orientated and he's a very social being. He does miss his sister. So, and having her around.
I've seen this.
He missed not coming to Melbourne. He was meant to come to Melbourne, but he couldn't.
Rory just asked Lee if she had a favourite child. She only has one child, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit of a pointless question.
Rory, we all know you're the favourite. We have stayed with you guys, mate. Dearie me.
There's not much competition.
Not much competition when you're the only one, and yeah, if you guys had a dog, the dog wouldn't even come close, mate. You are Mum's favourite. I remember when your mum came home to visit and brought you in to introduce you to us for the first time. Holy dooly. Proudest mum on the planet. Right, that's a bit ordinary, isn't it?
No. Looks gorgeous.
Some foam behind our bird.
Did we get any sequins?
Yep. So I've stuck it like that, so it's not on the photo. Rightio.
And Marie has some news. Her eldest son is back at, I can't pronounce that one, I'm really sorry, until the end
Maureen.
because there is, job is longer than expected.
Oh, well, there you go. Work's work, hey Marie. We love it when our kids have got work. I love these. I'm going to call them elephant ears. I'm sorry.
Which bits?
These ones, the heart leaves.
Oh,
You call
yeah.
them the heart leaves.
Oh, okay. I was calling them lily pads yesterday.
Lily pads.
Was not correct, as I was informed.
Oh no, it was beyond not correct, love.
Look, I do not know plants. I struggle to keep myself alive. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a.
Don't forget, we've got, we're growing potatoes with Sharpie smiley faces.
Okay, look, all I wanted to know if the Sharpie would affect the other potatoes because it's cemented into that potato.
It's probably going to kill it faster.
Like,
No.
Mealy is going to say goodnight.
When Scratch grows baby potatoes, are those potatoes going to have smiley faces drawn on them?
No, Mum.
No.
You never know, she says.
No, Mealy, you're not sharpieing them.
No, why not? They could cook Sharpie.
No,
whole family then.
Sharpie's edible.
Right. Oh, hello, Fiona. Fiona's over on the tube.
Good night, hello, goodbye.
You don't sound very yes.
She doesn't want to go to bed. See, Lexi, Mealy's going to bed. Give me a kiss. Go clean teeth. No fighting.
We will not. Pinky promise. Right, Noah?
Right.
Considering 5 minutes ago, she was telling me, I'm not going to bed.
Well,
Because
I say
it's
it's
the
a
last
very
day of school.
nice movie.
It's not a school.
You still have to go to sleep.
It's school holidays tomorrow officially. So you get
Yeah.
sleeping. Oh, and they love your dressing gown.
So, Naomi, they need a full piece of 4, a piece of 1.
Yeah.
And
5 and 2.
a piece of 5. No, not 2.
Didn't you use it in between, like the little strippy bit? Or is that 4?
That's 4.
Oh, shoot.
And they need a piece of. They need 2 pieces of 5.
2 pieces of 5, 1 of 4, and
And
Well,
a
one.
vellum fussy cut vellum sampler.
Fussy cut vellum sample. Let me just fix this up. Is that a product or? If not, it's okay. I'll figure this out. No, it's not. Good. Thank you. Give me the code.
Because where are the feathers?
I don't know which one it is.
Oh, jeez. There's a heap under there. No wonder I couldn't find everything I thought I should have.
So I found a lot more than what you used.
Yep, I think the feathers are on paper 5, so you need 2 pieces of paper 5. Rightio. I could put something like a circle in the middle. I just don't know.
What if we did like some white paint coming out from behind it? Can you do a splash of white? Or a thing stuck down? Like coming out from the photo. And then have a like stamp in it with some flicks.
You can do that tomorrow yourself.
Okay. I don't know what I'm making tomorrow.
Do we think a circle of this? A circle of this? It's paper 3. We might use this. And then again, we might not.
So we're going with a piece of paper 3. Or is this just
We're going to see. There's a big circle. Alright, I'm just putting that back where it goes. Oh, it's not that big actually.
I'm also using this one with it out.
Yeah, because now I've got that.
Well, I thought we were going to be here for a bit longer because I thought you were going to cut like the whole reefy thing out and then I was like,
Oh no. Gosh.
I was preparing myself for a bit of a wait.
Yeah, I'm not well enough for that kind of rubbish.
You know,
Just saying.
I was just preparing.
I like that.
Oh, that looks really
I like that. I think we've got a goer.
Lorraine says that's very good cutting. It looks symmetrical.
That's not a kid playing a recorder, is it?
I would like to think no. I'm really not willing to go and check.
You know what the best thing about this aqua greeny coloured burlap is when you cut the circle out of it? It's like so interesting a print that it doesn't matter your circle's crooked, because mine is.
Really? Couldn't tell.
No, it's crooked.
Nah, Mum. You just take your glasses off and then everything's perfectly symmetrical.
And I'm going to draw around on the inside of it. And, yep, I'm going to cut the innards out because I just can't not. I can't leave a massive big piece of paper behind it. I'm going to show you what we're going to get for free when we do this. I'm not going to use those. I don't usually do things like this where I hack out the middles with my fussy cut scissors because I find that it stretches in here in the scissors when you do that kind of thing. So it was a hacker alert moment.
Pretty bad.
Look at that. Free. Look at that. Free. Oh. I think we're up to the sticking it together phase. I think I yapped for too long at the start. Maybe that's what the you know, the live video guru lady was trying to say by not saying hello to everyone. But, you know, just get on with it. Oh, I don't think she's right. I think...
You want we can call her?
No.
Sure.
Were you in the car the other day when Tim Reed was saying about how his vacuum cleaners are all flat? You weren't, were you?
No, but I have done that once to Trish when I flooded all of her vacuum cleaners and they came home and they were not on.
Didn't you put them on charge? Oh, you didn't know how.
I didn't know how to.
No, you couldn't remember that part of the cleaning instructions.
I didn't write that part down. I didn't think it was compulsory.
No, Tony, you know Mel's husband, Tony. Tony's got a good fix for those vacuum cleaners. Oh, I'm over a bit far this way.
Pam said to throw the book away. We all like the fluff.
We love the fluff. There we go. Throw the book away.
And
yeah, I do read a lot of books with a grain of salt. I can tell you that.
What's this solution that you've come up with?
Oh no, Tony has you about where you get replacement batteries.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm a bit far over this way. I need to move. We're just going to reverse scrapbook for a minute.
Yeah.
Just backing it up a bit. Being very careful with the photo because photos don't like being creased. Jeez. Right. I'm going to say, I know our paper is good quality. You guys know it's good quality. But that's a testament to good quality paper that you can peel up foam tape. I'm sorry, but that is a testament to good quality pattern paper that you can peel up foam tape. My circle's a bit far that way.
Chloe says, I think it makes it feel more involved. I love listening to chatting with everyone.
Yeah,
It's
and
also fun.
and some of you work really long hours, and some of you, like, you don't all know, but Chloe's, out on the station, so she's about to start, prep next year, but it's not like she's going to drop off each day. She's going to be a homeschool mum in an isolated area. Some of you work long hours, some of you live on your own, and I feel as your friend and your teacher a little blessed that I get to have some sort of responsibility in your socializing. I get to hang out with you a couple of nights a week. We get to chat and socialize, and I'm going to say, like, I'm a businesswoman. I've been a businesswoman for a really long time to go, and it can be really isolating. It's hard sometimes, because if people don't visit, I don't see them. But yeah, I just think the social side of it is so important. I think that's something that we've really got as a group here.
As Lee says, sister from another mister.
Yeah. Lee's like a little sister. Yeah.
I have a lot of aunts.
Yeah. Our kids have a lot of relatives that we've collected through life. The relatives you choose in life. That's what Trish called it. Right, yeah. So I'm going to put my feathers on foam. I got a pink one and a blue one. But yeah, I love the social side of it. Gwen and I are both introverts.
Really? Never would have guessed.
Yeah. So this is the best kind of socialization for us. I liked this one here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it flat. So this is the larger hibiscus in the vellum. Now, if you're watching this later down the track, and you bought the kit, you've bought a kit for this, and you have trouble finding where the flowers are on all your sheets, because you've got a lot of sheets in your pack, you'll have a lot of sheets, don't hesitate to contact us, hey? And if you're buying this kit as a separate kit, just so you know, the QR code on your kit, so there will be a code you have to scan, will take you to the YouTube video, because it's much easier for you to access the YouTube video than the Facebook video. Oh, yeah. Let's put a little bit of glue on the point down on this flower. This is the sideways hibiscus.
They're all saying it's like a thing on the group, and I think I'll need to check that book out, because I don't think that book was correct at all.
It's only one sentence. There's other stuff in the book's okay, but because they changed Facebook last week, some of the book is not valid.
What's the thing when you will redact the sentence?
Yeah. So this is one of these spiky looking things that's blue and pink. It's very technical terminology there. It's a spiky looking thing.
Well, yeah.
And let's put a piece of foam behind this one. This is a sideways hibiscus.
Oh, okay. Sandra would like to know which ones are the vellums and which ones are not
Oh.
the vellums. So could we get a close up, please?
Yep, I'm going to come with that. I'm going to do that. I was saying it at the start and I've got sidetracked. I'm very sorry, Sandra. So, this one's a sideways orchid that's vellum here. And then you've got a blue feather and the pink pointy feather. Not the rounded feather, the pointy feather. I don't know about sticking that there. And then down here we've got a sideways orchid in vellum. And then we've got a small pink hibiscus in paper. And there's this blue pointy, blue and pink pointy thing is vellum. And this is a paper elephant's ear in the smaller size. And this is a vellum elephant's ear in the smaller size. And then this is a sideways orchid in paper. I'm just going to place these here and look at them before I... I think I'm only going to use those elephant earry looking flowers. And I've got little blue flowers. I love how these little blue flowers turned out. I'm sorry, but I love them. They were yellow and I made them blue. Yeah. It just needed little blue flowers, and I know they're not real. But I kind of don't care. They just, I don't know what it is. They just make it. What do we think of that? I think my little bird's crooked. Rightio. So I've got a paper elephant's ear and I've got a sideways orchid that's paper, and they're going to go down here. And I'm going to put a little bit of foam behind my my sideways orchid. And then I'm going to put glue behind my elephant's ear. And I'm going to call it elephant's ear because that's what I had in my garden. Quite kill them. Yeah, he does that. Just going to put a little bit of glue down, which is not what I usually do. It's because I want to place that there. There. Need tweezers. And I'm getting a bit of foam behind my flare. It's a bouquet flare. This one comes with like a yellowy watercolor, I think. Comes in a pair. It's a flare in a pair. Yep. Got a little blue flower up here.
They're saying that they love the page.
So, journaling. Really important. You won't see journaling on this in the groups and that. Journaling's a little personal. Sometimes I put it on there. Sometimes I don't. Not until I put it in an album. And then because I know what I'm going to write. Journaling. So date and name. Have to name the kid, you know, the girls look the same. The boys look very similar. The boys look the same. Boys have the same attitude. Much they discussed. So name, and especially the babies. When they were babies, they all looked alike. Name and which child it is here, and then a little bit of journaling just here.
Saving grace for this one is that I was the only one that had blue glasses.
She was the only one with blue glasses. Yes. They all went to the same primary school.
Yeah, my glasses matched my school uniform. I thought I was so cool.
She wanted pink glasses, but
Turns out that pink wasn't my thing I needed.
I'm going to do the aqua and some pink. Yep, I'm that person that picks out the sequins that she wants to use. Oh, there's a little heart there. Put it back there. If you've got sequins in your stash and you're not going to use them, don't just chuck them away to landfill. Give them away. High school art departments will take them for collage. You got to be careful with prep, but they're usually not too bad. Teachers use them a lot in shakers and musical instruments and stuff. There you go. I got 2 ring-ins. Should be right.
And a pinch of sequins,
Yeah, the bag is at work ready to go too. That is my next big task at work. Gonna be reorganising the Friday and Saturday night kit shelf that Quentin has not been maintaining. It's a bit hard to use, isn't it, Naomi?
Yeah, just don't go there. Just don't go there. There's been some conniption for the last few days of the kit packing area. What can I say?
Oh, did you bring home the blue ribbon for our kit?
Yes, it's in Dad's. It's in the black laptop's bag.
Oh, okay.
Because we figured if we put it in the man bag, it was going to get really badly treated. So
It's going to get lost.
we put it in that one there. We haven't made the sequin pack live yet, are we?
Oh, no, there's no sequin pack yet.
Yeah.
So do you want a sequin pack for this? I will make one. I was meant to make one and last week when I started my off sick thing. So I can do that. I've got it planned out. I can definitely put that together. Maybe tomorrow. Do I have anything else on tomorrow?
Retreat.
No, when I'm at work.
I've got a lot of cutting to do still. But nothing out of the usual. I also feel like the next cameo we get, we should call it Elizabeth.
Oh no, I already know which machine's getting named Elizabeth.
Oh, is it the one that we're saving up for?
The one we're saving up for.
That we aren't actually starting to save yet. We're just talking about it.
I might have to do a crowdfunding campaign to pay for it. I'm contemplating doing a crowdfunding campaign to get my next machine I want. Trust me.
I think you can.
It's going to be dearer than a new car. There we go. What do we think?
Tanya Millgate is just wondering about if you've ever had trouble placing sequins, because she always seems to have trouble with the sequin placing, like where to place them.
Oh, the placement. So
Yeah,
sequin
like
placement.
how to choose where to place them.
So sequin placement. You can see. So I do them in sort of 3s or 5s. So I've got 3 here. I probably should have had this one down here. Sort of, but I don't have, so see how this one's out in no man's land? It's sort of part of a trio. See how it's part of a trio kind of thing? And then when we add these 2 are too lined up for me. This one's slid. I don't usually like having them lined up like that. Yeah, that's better. I don't like lining them up like straight up and down and side to side. But I like to tuck them behind. See how they've tucked in behind things? And then the ones that are out in the middle of nowhere sort of meet up. So these 3 meet up. And then these 3 meet up. And then you've got these 3 meet up. And you've got these 3 or these 3. Do you know what I mean? Like they sort of work together to draw the eye around, but they're not sort of floating like you sneeze them on the page. I need to remember to talk more about that when I place these sort of things. And you can see from the page, like, it's not all on top of each other, but it comes across because, so in the Western world, we read from left to right. So, and our eye naturally travels from left to right. So we're traveling across the page through the photo, and then we'll end with the details of who it is and where. We'll have a little bit of a story here. But it's things, the clusters are touching each other and together, so they're connected. They're not like a blob and a blob and a blob kind of thing. Where's this one? Oh, my iPad just went flat. It's like on here, and you know, it's in a triangle. You can see these sequins. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So they're a set, and they center around this, but they're not even, and they're not, you know, they're not too contrived. And then these 3, they're almost lined up. It's almost not good. Sort of bring you to the end of the word. So when you get to the end of the word, you get to these sequins and it brings you around and back again. So sometimes you can use the sequins to redirect the eye back to where you want it to be. Like you go up and you come back around. And I know that sounds really silly, but it is actually how you know, it is actually a psychological thing. And it's all connected to how we look at things and how our eyes dictate where we go. Geez, I really did kill that iPad. But yeah. So there we go.
So do you want to know tonight's
Of the colours of the pages. Of the tearing the paper, one of my favourite techniques since last retreat. Awesome. I'm so glad. I can't see who said that because my iPad's flat, but yeah. Thank you, Jacqueline and Bronnie and Tash. Thank you. It says Facebook user. So sorry. So sorry. It's not telling me who it is. Thank you, Leslie and Pam. Matches the colours. None of my stuff really matches.
That's
Who was that?
Chloe.
What's that?
Chloe, about the sequin packs.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'll definitely do a sequin pack. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, I'll definitely do a sequin pack then. I've got it planned out. Naomi wasn't going to be willing to do the whole put the sequin pack together for me.
Okay, but I get a bit confused sometimes.
No, it's just it's not fair on her to try and expect her to make the sequin pack from my garbled instructions over the phone when we're not when we're not face to face, and she's never done it before. She's never actually helped me make them before either.
Tonight, well,
So what's the kit word?
For it.
You got the bird and the quirky?
Yeah. So So it's $15.15.
So let's do $14.95.
So that's
So $14.95 will be the kit for this class. You'll have plenty of leftovers. But yeah, so something I really learnt from like when we were sick pre going to Melbourne, but me being unwell at the moment with this whole vertigo thing, which is driving me nuts, has been just how many different things we don't all share. Yes, how many things Quentin took for granted that I did, and then vice versa, and yes, that we all take for granted what each other does in the business. So we just need to, cross over a little bit more with some things. But Naomi learnt, I've been teaching her how to design some product. So her designs are in tropical ambience. So the sideways bird and
the birds in the tree and the sitting galah.
Oh yeah.
And the monstrous leaf that hasn't come out yet.
Monstera leaf is not out yet. No, there's a cutout. There's a picture cut for this and for this, and Naomi John designed those because I did the bird, sideways bird, and I did this quirky bird and the quirky bird. But yeah, she did those two. They're both Naomi John's. So she did really well. She did do a monstera leaf that came out like
you know when you cut paper
as thin as hair.
That it comes out, but it won't rip anymore. It's like elastic. That's what it was.
Yeah. That was an interesting experience, but yeah. They're beautiful birds. They're beautiful birds, yes. So there's the class. So thank you very much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll show you the little areas so you can take some screenshots. There you go. Can't wait to see what you guys do with this. And yeah, if you're doing the virtual retreat, we'll see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you're not doing the virtual retreat, we'll see you at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And I have been really naughty. Well, not naughty. I just have been very time poor. And I haven't taken down our next retreat yet. It is on safari. It is African animals. It's going to have elephants and giraffes and lions. It's going to have lots of like dirty green and not dark green like this. And ginger and brown and that sort of colours. So it is still in the online store under retreats. It is still available, and we've got another retreat. So it's a hybrid retreat, so it's in-store and online at the same time. And then we do have our last retreat for 2022. Not our last retreat ever, because we've still got 2023 to come. Our last retreat for 2022 is Peace and Joy, which is a Christmassy range that's pink and fun and cute. Not cutie animals, but it's got a B-dub beetle car, and it's presents, and it's got a little tiny bit of black and white, and it's just going to be, yeah, I think you'll like it. I hope you like it. I like it so far. So yeah, it's that's in December, so they're both available. So yeah. So I don't have safari photos. We have Australia Zoo photos and Taronga Park and the Rocky Zoo, which kind of counts but kind of doesn't. Yeah, and sometimes our home feels a bit like a zoo. So it's a bit wild around here. But yeah, so is what it is. Not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. So we will see you tomorrow, either tomorrow morning at 10 or tomorrow night at 7. And thank you very much. You came along and I didn't say hello. Hello. If you left a lovely comment, thank you. If you have any questions, the Christmas one is going to be really pretty, Marie. I think you'll like it. Have any questions that I didn't answer or Naomi didn't answer, feel free to message us on Messenger, and take care, stay safe, Love yous all. Oh, if Debbie that messaged me about the long camping word today is watching, can you contact us on Messenger, Debbie, because we can't find your abandoned cart. Sorry, it's a public notice there, but we can't find it and we can't contact her back because the chat thing on the. So if you use the chat function on our online store, you actually have to be logged into Facebook on that device, so that it picks up on Messenger and gives us your name so we can reply back. Otherwise, it won't let us reply back, which is really dodgy, I know, but it's just a little tiny glitch in that system. But yeah, so take care, stay safe, love yous all. Hope you're all well, and we will see you sometime tomorrow. See you then. Bye.